How you doing, bro?
Man, honestly, man, good, bro. Just just trying to make sure that I stay fired up
Yes,
for the
sir.
for the grind. How about you?
Same old, bro. It's been cutting.
You have cause I haven't seen you since that basically like July, huh?
Since the last time?
Yeah, since you coming.
Um, was it July?
I think so, cause I was
Yeah.
going out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How was
yeah.
that trip?
Man, it was good, man. Like we went to Charlotte, North Carolina,
Yup.
and so basically, it was an opportunity to see how other organizations, other cities get down, different things like that. And
Yeah.
so I thought it was fire, to be honest, because everywhere got their own type of swagger. So definitely was excited to be a part of that. But just it sets the fire in you, right? I think for my line of work, I'm an entrepreneur,
Yup.
and so you gotta stay fired up until you can get that residual income that you want. So then you can create other jobs for others, and then they help expand the vision.
Nah,
You
for
know what I'm
sure,
saying?
bro.
So yeah, man. Now I was gonna ask you today though. What's your thoughts on like mentorship?
Mentorship, like for other people,
Yourself, other people.
I feel like it's good, bro. To have like someone pushing you.
Okay.
To always like push towards your goals, whatever you're like trying to do in the future.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now what's funny is so it's just like last night I couldn't sleep, and so I feel like we're in this time where you know how it is. It's just everything's so competitive. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, you can cut.
What are we doing with the hair?
Oh, so let's go ahead and do. I'm gonna just do the taper.
Like low taper, or what type of taper you
Well,
doing?
You see how you can already see kind of where he was working.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should go a little bit higher.
You could.
Yeah, let's go a little bit higher
A
on
little
the
bit higher.
taper, and then taper in the back, and then can you line this?
Yeah.
Yeah, line it, and
Bet,
then
bro.
fade. Yeah, yeah, but nah. So yeah, what I was saying though about like no matter what you are in, like mentorship is key, and then I feel like we're in this landscape right now where like everything is oversaturated, and so it's like how do you compete in like a time like this? And so what I'm realizing is you have to find different ways to separate yourself.
Like be different.
Yeah, be different. And so, sometimes it can be information, sometimes it's grit, sometimes it's taking risks to maybe learn from people that are in like higher financial situations or different things like that to where you're being mentored by them and stuff. And so I was just thinking about like, there's mentorship programs, there's sports programs, but like what really, sets VEO apart. And the thing that makes me really think differently about our organization, it's this one kid, bro. We were when I first started at Lord's Gym,
Yup.
and there's this older dude, man. He's probably like 6'6", bro. Like, you know how like people push you, and then there's that limit where then people start messing with you, and then people are bullying you.
Yeah.
So this kid is probably like a junior in high school or something like that. But he
Oh,
really,
wasn't an adult?
it was a high school kid, but the adult was doing the bullying, right? So the kid wanted it bad. He still tried hard and everything, but the adult was just had the advantage. So this kid, bro, was pissed, bro. Like he basically went in the hallway, bro, took his hoop shoes, and he was so mad, bro. It was like he was gonna slam them Jordans in the concrete and break the concrete. But
Yeah.
you know, this was like the start of like why mentorship is different for me. And so like he basically ended up leaving, but it was like, man, this kid left hot. Like this is like, imagine if he, a car went in front of him or somebody kind of said something to him in that moment, him leaving, it probably could have been, bad for
Yeah.
somebody.
Could have ended bad. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, God wanted me to like follow him. So I was still shooting around and I just felt this urge like go find him. So I ended up leaving, right? And I'm looking around this little Toyota Camry smashing to try to find this kid, man. I'm like, I can't find him.
Yeah.
So I head by like on the west side by Clark College to go get the kid. And bro, I see him. I try to get him in the car. He's like, I ain't going. So I parked over by McDonald's, bro. It started raining. And I remember got out the car and just was trying to talk to him and his buddy. And he was like, bro, leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. I'll
Yeah.
punch you in the face just hide. And I was like, bro, shit, if you gotta punch me, but man, I ain't gonna, I gotta make sure you make it home safe. So, bro, I walked him all the way to Kaufman.
How far is that from there?
So, you know where Fruit Valley is? So,
Like Hazelden area?
no. So, off of Fourth Plane, if you keep going, it's like this Frito-Lay area, but you basically just
Like all the way
all
in
the
the
way,
back.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
before
yeah.
you get to where the industrial area, there's a street called Kaufman,
Yeah.
and basically ended up making sure you made it all the way home, bro. This kid hugged me
Yeah.
at the door, and that's when I knew like that's what's gonna make VEO different from any other type of mentorship program. Is we want to walk aside kids when they're going through that mud moment in their lives, and that's what makes the difference, right? And so that's for me how the slogan, say one kid at a time, came. And
That's
so
where you got it from?
basically, bro,
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, like that moment happened. It was like, yeah, bro, say one kid at a time, bro. And, and so,
You said what? You said what? Bro,
he said, yeah.
I literally told him where it was at. My aunt lives there.
He said he stayed on the east side. Yeah, east side only, huh? So yeah, no, man. And so I slowly just kept building my brand and really just making sure, what is these families and these kids in this community need, outside of just like resources and stuff. And so the biggest thing for me, being someone that came from like low income area and poverty areas, is the best way that you can be empowered is knowing who you are. And that's why like identity and attitude is so key. And then I do believe that like everybody has a gift and a purpose. You just got to figure out where you're going to put that energy in. And that's where you see there's people that do construction, IT, entrepreneurship, barbering, you know what I'm saying? And so they find their niche and they thrive because they took the time to learn, to be mentored, showcase their talents, trial and error. And now you just got to mastermind, you got to just, master what you want to become.
Yup.
And then that's a different mindset though. So yeah, man, it's been a fire experience for me.
How long has it been since you started it?
Bro, 15 years, bro.
15?
15 years, bro.
Damn.
I remember getting out of Clark County, bro. I was in there for 3 days.
Yup.
In Clark County, sick. And I remember just walking into Lord's gym, like, man, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. And I remember walking in there and just, been in there for a little bit, and the pastor was like, "Hey, man, we want you to start a program." And I was like, "Nah, not me, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't the one." But when somebody call you to do something, if it's a calling, no matter what you do, it's gonna stay on you. So that invitation, it never left. And I just started thinking about why I can't do it, and then slowly started thinking about maybe I can do it. And so, when you get that opportunity to change your perspective and believe that you can do something, bro, that's the power.
Was that ever your goal though? To be
Nah,
like a
bro.
mentor?
Nah, bro. Like if you now that I'm older, I can go back in my past journey and really look at how many people impact me in mentorship. And to be honest with you, like for me, I wanted to be, a professional athlete. And
Yeah.
so when it came to that hoop stuff, bro, I did everything I needed to do to become that. You know what I'm saying? And so, me making that like that's my journey of stuff I want to do. Yeah, bro, I did what I needed to do when it came to that professional piece to be cold. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so the why, right, was for me is like when you in like domestic violence and you seeing all that turmoil and stuff like that. Well, any great cause you want to help somebody. So for me, what my why was I wanted to help my mom get out of domestic violence. And so that was the driving force to like get up,
To fuel you.
to fuel you, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, bro. If I didn't have her be my why, then I don't know if I would have had any motivation to do anything. You know what I'm saying? And so mom was able to be that. And when I didn't want to go, when I was crying, when I was, hurting, all types of stuff, bro, I didn't make it yet, so I still got work to do. And that was the why for me. And so, yeah, bro, I wanted to go to that place, bro. And I was on track, you know what I'm saying? My junior year, I attracted Mark Fuse, which that's Gonzaga's head coach right now. He's been there for 25, 26 years now. But I attracted them. But this is the thing that I want to help kids with and understand is you could be cold with the sweat equity part, but if you don't got the professionalism, if you don't got the academics, what separates you? You know what I'm saying? So it's more than just being cold, bro. You got to have character, and then those other things got to play a part, right? And that's the stuff that hopefully, what you use as a vehicle helps you with. Instead of like, you see sports now where it's like, kids that act out and stuff like that, they let them keep acting out because they don't want to lead the program. And I'm all like, bro, nah, it's bigger than that. Somebody got to tell them no. So yeah, man. So now I'm in a stage now where, you know, uh, I'm in this stage where I've been doing it for so long, not really worried about trying to get the bread. I was mostly focused on making sure that I'm the right person to be around people, and then making sure that I have the right program, establishing like curriculums and, doing all the reps, bro. All the little internship reps. And so now I'm at a stage where, I got a grant writer, and those are some different type of funds, that you can get. But yeah, man, we on our way, bro. We on our way, man.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
How did that meeting go that you had a minute ago for the grant?
So I just found out, but we got approved for it. Yeah. So that's it's the 4 Plan for All grant. So basically, how that grant works is I get $5,000 that I can utilize for an event. And so the event that I wanted to do was basically put together like a costume ball event that I normally would do, mix it in with my orientation night. And so I'm gonna spend money on getting like bikes, PlayStations, all that stuff, or we'll raffle it off. But like just having ways for families and stuff, to be intrigued by what we're doing. And sometimes, you need that little sugar to, So I'm excited for that, man, because it's definitely been a journey, and money just enhances the magic.
Literally.
That's all it is for me. Ain't nothing more after that. But yeah, man. But what about you? So what's new? What's new with you? Any goals? Any?
I mean, I feel like the ultimate goal in barbering is like own a shop,
Yeah.
but haven't really planned out how to get there. But that's the ultimate goal for sure. It's
Okay.
like be my own. I already low-key am my own boss, but like be the boss of the shop.
Right. Why didn't you talk to your boss?
I don't know, bro. I just haven't. I thought about it, but just never like talked about it with someone. Obviously, with my family.
Huh? I mean, the owner.
Yeah.
No, but what's funny though? I was just at the bank, right? And I was, getting some little cash off for this, right? And this young lady there, she had her nails done, but the way she had her nails done, imagine having like a Halloween theme,
Yeah.
but you got all the different type of characters on your nails. So I was like, "Oh, he did your nails. Those are tight." She said, "I did."
Sheesh.
I said, "Oh, that's fire." And then I said, like just asking her, like, why you how you doing that? How long you been doing it? And she said, "I just finished basically, you know how there's like cosmetology for the
Mm-hmm.
nail
Yeah,
stuff or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, I just finished and stuff. And I was like, well, what's your goal and stuff? And she was like, to really be able to, do that and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's dope. And so I was like, well, how long you been doing it? 5 years? I said, you got it. And then she said, but I've been doing my own nails. And then I said, she was
She only
like,
does her own.
well, but she was like, I was like, well, have you done anybody else? Yeah, my sisters. I said, stop it. You got the reps. You
Yeah.
just can't be scared to go just do it, right?
Uh-huh.
And I think what sometimes ends up happening is when we're going to go achieve something, we got the reality, what takes place, and then what you expect it to take place.
Mm-hmm.
And so anybody's definitely going to do something. Gonna be like, oh man, if you hoop, oh man, I'm about to have 20 tonight.
Yep.
Okay, you did have 20. Sure, you didn't even really get to play.
Mm-hmm.
How do you respond to that though? And a lot of times, most people will end up quitting instead of saying, all right, man, I didn't have that performance, but what I learned was, shit, I was nervous when they called my number. I wasn't even ready. Boom, that's where you start. So that's why the reps of no matter what you do, it all matters.
How do you think you train that though?
It's
Like
a
being
mentality.
nervous.
Bro, it's a mentality though.
Mm-hmm.
Like to be nervous and all those other things, like that's a mentality. So in order to understand that is when you go through what you go through,
Mm-hmm.
that is more like, bro, that's normal. Like whatever you felt in that situation, scared, fear, sadness, disgust,
Mm-hmm.
those are normal emotions. But just because something feels a certain way doesn't necessarily mean that that has to be your outcome,
Mm-hmm.
unless you just settle. And a lot of times, when people settle and feel a certain way, that's when they stay complacent.
Yep.
But they stay complacent because people that don't move, they're alone. It's just like, for instance, let's use this situation as somebody being homeless.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sucky situation, but where's his village of people helping him get out of that by encouragement, by love, by probably reminding him that it was never really like this, right?
Yep.
So when you're by yourself, it's more likely, mentality wise, you're going to think the worst of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's important.
To have someone like push you and tell you.
Push you, tell you, but or you might know how to push and tell yourself,
Mm-hmm.
but you need somebody to listen to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's self-driven people out there, but they don't got nobody to talk to. And then there's people that are not self-driven, so they need people to encourage and show them the way.
Mm-hmm.
And when you feel like you're a self-driven type of person, you just need to be around more self-driven type of people. So then now, of course, everybody's gonna have a different idea. That's why the way this world works, that's why you got Fred Myers right here, you got Winco up the road. Kind of similar things, but then also different too.
Mm-hmm.
So, but everybody learns from everybody. It's just what is your idea of what you want to become? You know what I'm saying? And then you find those that are doing similar things, and then you create your own niche.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people say this, why create your own niche when there's already another barbershop? I mean, there's already barbershops.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to figure out, well, what is being served? What is being serviced that ain't being served?
Yeah.
Like for instance, if I had a barbershop, because I believe, well, I'm doing fellowship barbershop. But what I'm doing in that is I'm using it to be able to preach the gospel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
but then now there's probably some barbers out there that believe they just don't. Nobody's created that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Or they have. But you know how it is.
Number one rule. You gotta tell them that, bro. We could be thinking of other things.
You said, huh?
Like our bosses was telling us like the things not to talk about in the shop are like politics, religion. 'Cause,
Damn,
like,
that's crazy.
it can make us lose like clientele. But
Yeah.
Soul's saying that he always breaks that rule. Like
Jeez.
talking about religion.
Man, when it's in you, it just happens.
Yeah.
It's just like, for instance, but like, I work in the schools too, you know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing, but like, I'm not converting nobody. I'm just living out loud.
Yeah. Hmm.
And the fruits would do all the talking. So yeah, man. My boy getting me icy too. I gotta get put some of your video. See some of that ice too. Go ahead. A little process. Oh, yes, sir. Get some of that B-roll in there.
Yeah.
Cool. Nah, but yeah, man, thanks for the combo, bro. I'm just, when you're an entrepreneur, you find different ways to intrigue people.
Yeah.
It's a little barber talk. Make it happen. Boy, get me right. Hmm. Yeah, what's cool about this though is if I wanted to set this up with the app that I have, it could track you cutting me.
For real?
So if I wanted it to like track my clippers, you can have it track the clippers. If I wanted it to track you, track your movement.
What's the app called?
It's a DJI app, but this is like one of these ones where it follows you, track you with it. So gotta be creative to that break, man. Get somebody that really is creative. I got a couple camera people that I can tap into, but some of them, their prices are their prices, and you can't knock that. But it's like I'm not, I'm not there yet financially where I can keep dropping it.
Yeah.
Time will be, but right now, nah, I need those little younger ones that's trying to still get on the scene. Ain't got no kids or nothing yet.
Hmm.
Oh, he got you right, huh? Chee-hoo. Is these your little cousins? Okay, 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 okay. Yeah. Should have tell you pulled up on me finally? Should have pulled up for the workout finally. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad he pulled up. He been trying to stack his days though, and that's good. But you know how it is. There's more experienced people for a reason. You know, learn from them. Apply it to your youthfulness. You feel me? Yes, sir. Boy, got me looking like Game Fox out there, boy. Are you run that track? What